They take over at the 33 with Cade Klubnik, the quarterback, Phil Maffa fighting through a banged up shoulder, the running back. Plenty of time, and now Klubnik taken down. The ball's out again, and they're ruling him down by contact after this is a defensive end, and he's 295 pounds. Looked like a design quarterback draw. Instead, it's a pass and a touchdown. Bryant Wesco, 35 yards. Well, Scott Simons yesterday said, when I watched the tape, I wondered, why didn't we recruit number 12?
And this is just a great job by Cade Klubnik. As soon as he takes off, look at all the defenders fly up. He's got a guy wide open, puts his hand up. Klubnik wisely decides to pull the ball back up and throw it downfield for the touchdown. Very fortunate that there were no offensive linemen downfield, because it looked like that was a designed run all the way, and then a bust defensively
no question.
led to the easy touchdown.
When we spoke with Scott Simons yesterday as Dabo, and it takes the ball down to the 28-yard line. And some trickery, the flip to Wesco. He can fly. Wesco dragged down from behind. If you're wondering where the play clock is, they're having a problem with it. It's being kept on the field. Klubnik got it off just in the nick of time. First and goal down to the 5-yard. Klubnik, quick throw down to the goal line. Touchdown, Jake Brittingstool. A 2.5-point underdog in this matchup.
And look how quickly Cade Klubnik's able to catch that ball and release it. With how quickly it comes out, doesn't ever even find the laces or anything. With how quickly he releases that football, it gives his weapon, Brittingstool in this situation, time to catch it with some room and some space to create some forward momentum.
Ashley, impressive. 41-year-old Arkansas native. There's the quarterback draw they were afraid of. From a group of 5 conference to a power 5 conference. Most successful Oregon, the only undefeated team in FBS overall. They'll put that on the line tonight. They are in the Big Ten. Klubnik, they brought a blitz. He got hit as he throws,
and he crashes down inside and goes right through between the guard and the center. He hits Klubnik, and it's tough to see from that point. Does he land on Klubnik with all of his body weight? Does he slam him to the ground? And it does look like there he does land with all that.
Almost a straight line of Mustangs across the line of scrimmage, then several drop out. Down the seam, Wesco breaks free and scores his second touchdown of the game. This one 43 yards.
This is just a disguise, but they can't get deep enough, and Wesco's able to just split it right there. They're trying to show like they're going to blitz, and they can't get over the top of Wesco. It's a perfect throw.
Wesco, his second touchdown. 21-7 Clemson. Klubnik his for the 3rd time in 4 possessions. Cade Klubnik hit as he throws again, and it's broken up. Intended for
to make Brittingstool a big part of this plan so far. This SMU linebacker core a little bit undersized. It's a good play there by Kobe Wilson.
Our heels, and he has been the starter ever since. Haynes remains the running back. There's Brittingstool right on cue from Greg McElroy. Yard gain.
And they blitz off the edge, which means Brittingstool is just going to wrap right around here. Knows that there's really nowhere that Cade Klubnik's going to be looking other than there.
A fake handoff. Here's Antonio Williams dumped. The blitz. Klubnik, wide open receivers. T.J. Moore And a good tackle to field goal range. They're playing without Phil Maffa, their top running back. Back shoulder throw went through the hands of. Hope you'll donate during V week. Here's Antonio Williams trying to turn the corner, and he couldn't. Phil Maffa's back in the game, blocking for Klubnik, who fumbled the football. And the Tigers, and they're +2 already tonight. Four-man rush. Klubnik steps up close to the line and throws it away. Just Jay Haynes in space. It's in the game. Pressure in his face, and it's broken up. Intended for season game. They committed 17 penalties, tying the school record. Klubnik on the run. 3-yard
block. Maffa runs off him. They convert.
Here's Wesco already with the first multiple, and a lot of times it's self-inflicted mistakes. So far, they've avoided those for the most part after a 7-0 start. 4 out of 6 on 3rd down. Klubnik incomplete. Lunging effort by T. Big 3rd down and 6. SMU needs a stop. Down the seam. It's just a bit too long for Bryant Wesco. That might have been a touchdown with his speed.
Man, so close to being a touchdown. Ball's thrown just a little bit too far inside and a little bit too deep. Cade Klubnik's been so accurate tonight, but just a little bit too much on that one, and a rare miss for the outstanding quarterback.
Klubnik started 8 out of 10. He's 3 for 9 here in the second quarter. He gets a look.
Cade Klubnik hit 8 of his first 10, just off the charts good. I love his first play. So wise, it's a quarterback draw all the way, but he sees the bust by the defense. They get overly aggressive, and his receiver's wide open. Cut it loose and make it rain. Then I love this throw too. They disguise the blitz. They know that they can't get back deep enough, so he gets aggressive, tries to thread the needle on that seam route. It's a perfect throw, 20+ yards downfield, and it results in his 3rd touchdown. Just a tremendous start for him.
But just hours later, they got the word that Syracuse is 14 yards. Cade Klubnik looked toward Moff, instead fired for Cole Turner, who dropped here. Klubnik, that one is caught for a 1st down. Wesco banged down by Kobe Wilson. 16 yards and a 1st down for Wesco with 2 touchdowns in the first half.
And this secondary is just struggling right now against excellent wide receivers. Wesco's got so much speed, they're scared of him running deep, so sits it down to the curl and easy completion.
Klubnik got away from the rush and throws too high. And then won it when Klubnik had that memorable 50-yard touchdown run with 1:16 to go. Took off run. Clemson had just 2 first downs in the second quarter. It's a blitz. Klubnik throws, broken up.
Double move at some point in the stride.
Off a 1,000-yard season, the first of his career. TJ Moore the catch. Tyler Brown back from injury tonight. He's missed most of the second half of the year. Wesco a nice catch. Goes down 2 yards. 9 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. A blitz from deep doesn't get near Klubnik. Single coverage, hand fighting, and an uncatchable ball. More games played than anybody on this SMU team, and they have a lot of guys who played a lot of games. Klubnik throws, open receiver, Wesco again. And he's down at
The deep ball, no problem. We'll go back to the curls that we've had success with. So this time, it's a really nice route by Wesco. Threatens over the top, sits it down. Plenty of space and another completion.
A lot tonight. Looks like they're particularly trying to target him. Klubnik, the check down. And Brenning's 2 catches last year. Has missed most of this season. Here's Cole Turner, and he gets collared and dropped for a 1-yard loss.
And just a great job. This is a very aggressive defense, so misdirection can be your friend when working against it. But this time, Kobe Wilson sees it immediately and makes the play.
To 60 on a chilly night. Klubnik, look out! He's sacked. Back in his own territory. Jafari Harvey and transfer with the sack. Their second.
And it was really both guys on the left-hand side. It's Roberts on the inside, Harvey on the outside. They both win. It's a race to the quarterback. Harvey gets there first. And it's a great...
Cade Klubnik in the Clemson offense, prolific early. They were helped by great field position. The first two of those 3 touchdown drives started at the +33 and the +28. Then they had a 75-yard drive. 143 total yards in the first quarter, only 98 cents. Still leading by 10. Under duress, he throws it over the head of Jake Brenningstool. With nearing 4.5 to go, third quarter. Clemson hits on a slant. Antonio Williams, there's a flag down. Thrown in the deep.
And this is what they're looking at. Watch TJ Moore. He's trying to run his route, and I understand why they ended up calling it off, because yes, a natural pick is created, but he doesn't divert or...
Huge call. Now they're in field goal range at the very least. Klubnik short throw, and it winds up as an 11-yard gain and a first down. Klubnik keeps. And it's a design quarterback run for Klubnik following in the quarter. Huge play here, third and goal. They bring pressure. Touchdown, Jake Brenningstool.
Great recognition by Klubnik. You got blitzes all the way across. Brenningstool knows he has inside leverage, working against number 3 Ahmad Moses, and he's off too. So Brenningstool, he knows he's got him beat by leverage immediately. He turns around, the ball's on him. It's a great throw.
Play on this drive was the 32-yard completion to Antonio Williams. It looked like it was going to be taken down. This is a 3rd and 9 play. Originally, they threw a flag for offensive pass interference. Let's bring in Matt Austin. Matt, what do you think?
Well, the offense definitely got what it wanted out of the play, but I didn't see any intent on the.
Very uncomfortable for me. Not gonna lie.
You're playing for the win,
right?
Not to tie it with another 7. Here's Phil Maffa, and he's down after a short gain. Maffa's their leading rusher with 26. Klubnik broken up. Or was the intended receiver.
Yeah, he kind of threw this a little nonchalantly. I wouldn't recommend throwing that into a squat corner again, because I would imagine that could go the other way. TJ Moore, though, is the
bunch to Klubnik's left. They're 7 out of 14 on 3rd down. 3 for the last 3. 4-man rush. They force him back. They grabbed his face mask. David, a huge no call. An 8-yard loss on the 3rd SMU sack was Cameron Robertson, who had a hold of the headgear.
Wow. I mean, what a huge break for SMU right there. I mean,
down passes here in the second half. They decided not to go for a 4th and 6 near midfield, down by 10, hoping the defense can force a quick 3 and out. Antonio Williams. Some key miscues that helped Clemson rush off to a big lead. Slant knocked down. Broken up by Deuce, hoping for, and he decided to punt if he could get a 3 and out.
I would try and see if Harmon got a piece of this. He did. That's well defended there again by the SMU corners that have had some ups.
Championship. Only Nick Saban's won more conference championship games, 11. And Klubnik forced to throw it away. Ahmad walked.
This was a nice blitz. They walked this linebacker up to the middle, and as a result, these linemen all have to slide down, and you get the unblocked defender Walker right around the edge, forces the issue for Klubnik. He has to throw it away as a result. That's an argument versus the consistency argument. It's a tough one.
Cade that have lost 6 games. Alabama has 2 of those. SMU doesn't have any. Wesco the catch. Play clock going all the way down. Enormous 3rd down and 7. Klubnik rolling out. Will he run for the line? He throws, and it's almost intercepted. He made the decision he wasn't going to get to the line to gain.
Yeah, and it looked like he was trying to work Antonio Williams, who breaks out and then breaks in but because of the defender underneath, number 24, Kobe Wilson, he's kind of talked out of that throw. He did have TJ Moore inside, but just kind of missed him. So
and no question, right, about the decision to kick the extra point. I think, you know, why go down to 1 2-point play when you have the game going your way now?
The momentum is on them.
Go to overtime, you're executing. Clemson is not. Adam Randall back for the kickoff. Adam Randall bringing the kickoff back. And now they're one completion away from perhaps a chance to kick a field goal.
Now this is something you rep every single week leading up to spring scrimmages, fall camp. Now you run basically your plays to secure a field goal and give your kicker a chance. You're probably going to drop Cade Klubnik back, roll him out, probably to the right, and try to hit someone on the boundary, but you still have timeouts at your disposal, so you can work the middle of the field as well. You need about 15 or 16 yards to give yourself a real chance and a real look.
This is a pretty simple situation. What I would do is I would take this receiver down here at the bottom. I'd run him right over the middle, tell him to go down. The second he catches it, call timeout, and you give yourself a chance.
4 receivers, 4-man rush. Klubnik throws, caught. Antonio Williams dives down with 3 seconds to go. They're at the 38.
Timeout. Clemson, their second.
And now they have a chance to win the ACC title and go to the CFP if they can make about a 55-yard field goal. He has not been in this situation before. One of the great high school kickers in the history of the United States. It'll be a 56-yarder. The win really not a factor. Snap and hold are good. That one is good! At the buzzer! Clemson wins the ACC.
Wow. Perfect snap, perfect hold, and just an absolute rocket off the foot of Hoosier. Cleared with about 3 or 4 yards to spare. He wanted to see it all the way through, and then the celebration ensues in agony on the SMU sideline. Thinking they had secured all momentum. We're heading to overtime, and Dabo does it again.